how was it?
Well, it's very, very nice. The toilets are free, from what I can see. There's a water tap for drinking. Really nice beach. It looks dead calm, really peaceful. Few people on there. Really nice sand and everything, but the sign saying no dogs.
Oh.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh no, boys. We'll sneak you on when there's no one there. Don't worry about that. We are in Latvia. Yes, it's New Country evening. And yeah, so basically we left Lithuania, we did our supermarket shopping and filled up with fuel, and then we just drove to near Riga, but we were desperate, so desperate for laundry, so we did that. So we spent the afternoon on the outskirts of Riga doing our laundry, hence the reason the van is trashed, because we haven't put it away yet. And then we've just driven to the beach, just past the town of JURMALA, and then found this lovely little beachside car park, which is quite nice. It's like a big mansion there by the looks of it. So I mean, I think it's kind of a safe place to park, if you like. And yeah, we're really happy to be back by the beach. So when you live in a little van like this with two little doggies, and it's been quite hot over the last couple of weeks, it's so nice to get all of your fresh laundry back from the laundrette, because everything smells fresh. Everything you put on smells fresh. Our bed tonight is going to smell really fresh. We've washed everything, all the big rugs from the floor. Oh gosh, and it just makes the van all clean and fresh smelling again, and it's just lovely. You really appreciate that sort of thing when you live in a little van like this. So the mission is now to get all of this put back away. And have some food. I'm really excited. Are you really excited?
Totally. Such a nice beach and such a nice little shaded spot in this really upmarket area under the pine trees.
So this is Latvia's Riviera. It's a 35-kilometre stretch of beautiful beach, coastline.
Yeah, it's a huge stretch of sand, and loads of people come down here for sunset yesterday. There's loads of people on bikes, walkers, mothers pushing their babies because it's a good stretch of sand to walk along. Yeah, not a bad beach, backed by a pine forest. And in that pine forest are all the rich people's villas.
And just to give you an idea on whereabouts we are now, we are north, east, west, about 20 kilometres west of Riga. No? Along the coast.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more, maybe 25 kilometres.
Yeah, lovely drive to get here. Around Riga there's all these forests and then lakes hidden in there with like swimming beaches. We took the non-tolls because just west of Riga there's a toll road, and the non-toll just cuts you in between the main roads down these little dirt tracks, which is quite crazy. But yeah, we're just staying near JURMALA, and we're just doing this 6-kilometre cycle to go and check out these villas now, so let's get on with that. heroes need to have a sip of water.
Oh, it's firstly work cycling on the beach, because even though it's really flat, it's obviously still a little bit harder than cycling on tarmac, because it is a bit deep in places. So we haven't seen any doggies whatsoever on this beach after a few kilometres of cycling. It's a bit far for the boys anyway to come along with us today. So they're just chilling in the van. We've got a lovely spot back there. It's completely in the shade for them. It is a shame they can't come on the beach, but you know, we're quite close to the capital city after all. A lot of people down here. It's understandable, isn't it? You know, people, you don't want to stand in dog poo and not everyone picks up.
Joining with the volleyball, but I haven't brought my sunscreen. So this huge stretch of beach makes up 14 townships. Hopefully you're going to do some villa spotting. These beautiful old wooden houses. Some of them look rustic, some of them look modern.
Sorry. Yes, there is some very, very nice houses around here. Just set back from the beach, well, like kind of adjacent to the beach, running all along these streets are these lovely sort of, all different types as well, aren't they? All different wooden, and some have got towers and
really intricately designed facades. Like the front of them look like carved wood.
They're all varying in age. Some of them are really old, and then some of them are brand spanking new. See, we could come and park Vinny right outside here in this parking space and be a part of this neighbourhood too.
Until they call the police. Talk about living the Latvian dream, and the white picket fence with the white rose and the white house. Very, very pretty.
Well, we're in a, I don't know what it is. It's an activity park. You can do rollerblading, there's like an assault course over there, there's restaurants, there's places to chill. There's this really cool bridge that's going to be really nicely lit up at night with all these fairy lights. Yes, and we came here because we were looking for this tower, which is just a little bit further there. Don't know much about it, we just know it's a tower that you can climb up, maybe. But it's surrounded by all these pine trees. It's a really nice setting, and again it's just sort of one street up from the main beach in the main area. If you're from Riga or you live in Riga, this is pretty awesome, isn't it? That this is just, you know, you don't need to go on holiday because you've got all this just outside the city.
Well, you've got beaches, you've got forests, you've got lakes, you've got everything.
And there's National Park a little bit further,
which we're going to hopefully check out tomorrow. It's all very pretty, very clean, very just nice, isn't it?
Quite upmarket, but still low key in a way. I suppose we're not in the height of the season yet, so it's going to be a lot busier as summer ticks on.
Very peaceful, isn't it?
Very nice. So this is the tower that we came in for, and we're actually expecting to pay, but it's free, so that's a bonus. So yes, as you can see, it's a really good job we didn't bring the boys with us to climb this tower. There is absolutely no way they could have done this. Oh, their little paws would have got stuck in between the bars.
All the way up you can see the forest around you and all the trees, because there's gaps in all the wood. It's just like planks of wood, and then it's just metal grates beneath you, so you can look up and look down and see everything the whole way up. And then you've got all these different balconies or lookouts.
And it's a good job they built it so tall, because obviously the trees around here are really tall, so you need to get above them and then hopefully have a view of the beach. You wouldn't really want to be up here on a windy day, because there's hardly any wind today, but you can feel it just very slightly moving, can't you? The tower.
Yeah.
It's quite a sort of weird feeling actually. It's like a little bit like being at sea on a boat, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's just shaking.
Yeah, like, so if it was really windy, it's going to be like, well, you know, quite wobbly. Well, yeah, you can't actually see much from up here because there's too many of these really tall trees in the whole area, but it's still pretty cool.
You can just properly see how much forest there is around this area and what we drove through. I think you can just about see the skyline of Riga over in that direction, and then just forest, a massive extensive forest.
So the sea is quite shallow, so this is how this is what you have to do to have a little soak. But we just decided to have a quick dip and cool off before we go back and see the boys, because obviously they can't come down here. And I'm showing off my new €1.49 bikini, which I picked up on sale in Lithuania before we left.
It's just shallow for ages, so you can just lie in it like a little bar.
It's nice though, because that keeps it nice and warm.
Yeah.
So obviously it is the Baltic Sea, so if it was much deeper it'd be too cold and then you wouldn't be able to do this. It's quite nice just laying here. I'm enjoying myself here.
Yeah. Happy days.
Very happy first day in Latvia, and now we should really go back and get those little doggies so they can have a run around in the pine forest. Let's go sneak up on the boys, although I think they can already hear us. They can definitely hear us.
Johnny, come.
Yeah, the boys are nice and tired now after their little pine forest run with us on our bikes, chasing after them and vice versa for a little while before we left the beach location. And now we're at a lakeside location. Yeah, it's not a bad spot. There's a nice little viewing platform that you climb up over that way. We've got a nice view of the lake from here. It's not a swimming lake or anything, more of a kind of fishing lake or a bird observing lake. There's lots of different bird species, ducks and swans and all different kinds on the lake. So yeah, like a perfectly fine place to spend the night, kind of quite in the nature and nice. And then the plan is now we're going to get an early night because we're both quite tired. We didn't sleep for that many hours last night and all that cycling along the beach and playing with the dogs in the pine forest. So we're both knackered, so we're just going to have something nice to eat now. Yummy.
Hey guys, so we've come to the KEMERI National Park. We're going to do the 3.5 kilometre walk along the boardwalks to explore this beautiful area and these raised peat bogs.
Doesn't sound very nice, does it? Peat bogs. We're doing a bog walk basically. Yeah, but I mean the forest is lovely. Unfortunately we couldn't bring the boys with us. Dogs are allowed, but it's just kind of like this most of the way, and you know, with Charlie and his sort of fear of bridges and boardwalks as well, anything wooden that moves under him, so we thought it wasn't a very good idea because we don't want to carry him for kilometres worth. So luckily we found a spot in the shade, so they're going to wait for us there.
And we best get on because it's going to be 30 degrees plus I think today.
Yeah, so we want to get it done before it gets too hot.
Very nice little walk, this little boardwalk, wooden boardwalk winding in and out of this like swampland. But all these pools are really, really reflective, dead still. So they're just reflecting the beautiful sky we've got today.
This environment, I'm thinking, because it's so hot today, it makes me think about being stuck or trapped out here somewhere, you know, in the middle of nowhere, and all you've got to drink is the bog water. Because like it looks nice, but when you get close, there's all little bugs and everything in there, and if you had to drink that, you'd probably get bad tummy. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be doing this walk without these boardwalks because you would just lose your foot, wouldn't you, in a load of bog.
Yeah, it's a crazy environment and it'd be completely inaccessible if you didn't have these boardwalks.
So this is probably, I don't want to walk backwards too much in case I trip over and fall in the bog. This is probably quite a good time of year to come. You know, because it's sort of, you know, just at the start of summer. So you've had a lot of rainfall from the spring and winter. No? I don't know when the best time. In fact, if it came in winter time, this would be all ice, wouldn't it? These would definitely freeze over up here. So those peat bogs are pretty impressive. Really, really worth the drive out here. And we thought on our way back we would just point out this cemetery. Look how pretty it is in amongst the forest, surrounded by nice greenery and ferns. It's just beautiful.
What a nice location to have a cemetery though, in amongst this lovely little forest. What a beautiful place to come and visit those ones that have passed. Anyway, it's a hot day today, so we need to get back to the beach. And I need to keep my eyes on the road because there's loads of potholes. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that like button below.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do, and keep the comments coming because we absolutely love to hear from you.
And we'll see you in the next video.